Guys, welcome to another EAD Aviation video, and today we are actually going to be checking out the interesting world of helicopters. Now this is definitely interesting because no, it does not fly directly forward. It, as you probably all know by this point in time, it does actually fly straight up, and you can land it vertically, and also you can land it and you can also go horizontally once you get it into the sky. But now something that we'll also see about helicopters is if you live in like a big city like New York or whatever, you could use this to ferry yourself to your private airport. Now this is definitely an interesting thing because you can actually have to not even use a taxi, and it will even just let you be completely private in your travels. But anyways, these ones are definitely quite interesting to fly because they're special. Let's say that they control very weirdly. I am flying on a joystick, which I'm not entirely sure if it is realistic for my purposes, but yes, as you can definitely see, we're kind of having a hard time flying this aircraft today. I have gotten into a stable flight, but it's definitely kind of hard to control. Um, Actually, it's not really stable at this point, but yes, as you can see, we do have some interesting cockpit, and oh goodness, we have to make sure to not like die. That would be good. But yes, we have actually just flown over an Emirates 777. This is like the best I've ever flown a helicopter, so I'm genuinely happy that I could do this correctly for the video. Now, something I am kind of weirded out about is there's literally a plane on the heading selector, which I'm not sure if it is realistic, but it might be, so I don't know. Now, this one specifically is the Eurocopter EC-135, which I believe might be manufactured by Airbus, but let me just pause for a second so we can look at the cockpit. It has a joystick, it has a throttle, I think, or something. Um, Hold up, let's just, yeah, the front ones are the ones that are going to be moving like that, but oh my goodness. But then we have some displays here, so that is good. We have, I feel like that's an Airbus primary flight display, but it might be because actually the fact of that this helicopter I think might even be built by Airbus. But yes, has quite a nice interior. It is definitely a bit different than like a normal plane. I mean, it's just got some same instruments, but it's also kind of different. So yes, I'm going to fly this one out of cockpit view just to try it because I've never actually done that before. Oh god, I'm not entirely sure if I like it. Am I still at full throttle? Yeah, we need to go to full throttle. This is actually like genuinely the best I've ever flown a helicopter. I believe we're over Dubai because I took off out of Dubai International, which I don't know if that's realistic, but whatever. Yes, but anyways, we can definitely just kind of fly around. It's kind of hard to fly, but I don't know. It's actually quite fun. I have never had this much fun flying a helicopter before. But yeah, maybe because I have like 100 plus hours of experience on the sim. I don't know. And the joystick definitely helps. If you're trying to control this with mouse yoke or keyboard, it's like straight up impossible. But yeah, we can open the doors. This is quite a nice helicopter, I would say. But yes, this is one of the more executive versions. But I guess we can go ahead and try to land the helicopter. This is specifically by name. I'm gonna try and aim for the runway, even though it doesn't matter. And you can actually rudder midair as well, so that is quite nice. Let's just cut back completely on the throttle, glide nice all the way down. I'm trying to figure out how to kind of slow down to align with the runway here, like because you need to be slowed down by the time that you hit the ground. So let's just slow down. Good enough, good enough, good enough. And we need to actually be going down as well. Let's just increase the throttle a little bit. Let's increase. Yeah, sorry that I'm being kind of quiet. I had to very much concentrate on this. Yeah, that was not the smoothest of landings, but I don't know. I would say that it was successful, even if we did kind of break the like ski things. But yeah, that was a successful landing, which is better than I've ever done, honestly. So yeah, that is good. But anyways, we can now try a different helicopter. This one is not quite as detailed in GeoFS, but we can kind of use it as a different sort of kind of one just to see because this is actually the Hughes let's see what it's called, I forgot. It's the Hughes Osage. It's the Hughes 269A slash TH55 Osage. So, or at least I think I'm pronouncing it correctly. This is one of the more personal ones. Like if you've ever been to Myrtle Beach in the state of South Carolina in the USA, then they'll fly these around on like tours a lot. They probably fly them around in New York for tours and stuff. But yeah, it's definitely an interesting tail design, interesting general body design as well. But this one is definitely less complicated, as you can see. Yes, the joysticks do not exist, but anyways, we will go ahead and take off, and then go ahead and land back. But yes, this one is not quite as powerful as the EC-135, but it is still able to maintain a stable flight. Now, an interesting thing about helicopters is you can turn on the spot, which is quite cool. Um, but I do kind of need to stop dying. That would be kind of nice, but yes, let's not go for full throttle. Um, this one is kind of much harder to fly. I personally prefer planes, but I don't know. Helicopters can be kind of interesting and fun to fly. So yes, as you can see, we are currently flying over this A380. Um, yes, here we go. That is quite nice. But I believe there are some private terminals at Dubai International. Um, so that is probably where these would land if we were going to this airport. And boom, that was a bouncy helicopter landing. This is uncomfortable for the passengers to say the least. The other one is much easier to fly, let me just say that. But anyways, I think that's probably a good point to end this video. Thank you very much for watching. Check out the Discord and the Patreon and the GoFundMe. Links for those will be provided in the description below. Feel free to comment if you kind of like this video or with video suggestions. So yeah, that is definitely what we can be doing. Um, yeah, thanks very much for watching. I will see you guys all later in another video, and goodbye.